this is a proper car. I really am finding it hard to actually find a negative in this car. What's happening, people? Andrew from A1 Auto Solutions. We've got loads of new exciting content coming to A1. We've got behind the scenes, we've got day in the lives. We're gonna do a weekly car review. And today we're gonna be starting off with this BMW M2. It is a timeless piece of equipment from BMW. Finished in Long Beach blue. There is specification as long as my arm. But let's start with the front. I don't know many manufacturers that will do a more aggressive bumper than the BMW. For me, I love the BMW's styling pack that actually comes as carbon as standard with the M series. And obviously it's got the classic kidney grills. It's got the nice big air take grills underneath. And for me, that bumper is one of the best on the market. Would you actually believe that this car is over 10 years old? Moving on to the side of the car, there is literally carbon everywhere. You've got the wing detail, you've got the wing mirrors caps, you've got the side splitter, you've got the rear diffuser, the rear spoiler, the tips. Literally, there is not much more carbon that can be put on this car. And my favorite bit of equipment on every single car, and especially these M2s, is the panoramic sunroof. This for me is a non-negotiable. Let me know in the comments if a panoramic sunroof is for you, because I know a lot of people are hit or miss on it, but for me, it's an absolute necessity. Moving on to the interior, and we've got dry carbon everywhere. You've got it on the dashboard, center console, you've got it on the gear stick, you've got it on the steering wheel. So for me, that is a lovely feature. And we've got the Harman Kardons, a non-negotiable in my opinion, as well as the electric memory seats. A lot of people might be hit or miss in the electric memory seats, but for me, that's a game changer. The other most important thing, and the thing that I like the most on this car, is the M Performance LED steering wheel. That is a massive feature, and that has come from factory. It's got heated steering wheel, Pro Nav, lane assist, and it's got the most important thing, DCT gearbox. They are absolutely bulletproof. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you need to get this M2 to find out. Now, the most important thing, let's give her a start up and see what she sounds like. I actually think this is probably the best spec M2 for this shape on the market right now. If you can find me a better one, leave it in the comments and we'll compare it. Let's hear it start up. Woo! Aggressive. I almost forgot to mention it's got the M Performance exhaust on it, which sounds crazy. Woo! Let's take it for a spin. Right, let's have a little play. So, let's just put her into Sport Plus. Aye, this is a proper car. Proper car. Aye, great traction, sounds lovely. Aye, I'm in love with this car. If I could have one car, then this could be a great option. It's literally got everything. There's not much more you could possibly want for it. It's got the sound, the performance, it's got the looks, it's literally got everything. I don't know what more could you want from a car. It's literally ticked every single box. There's not many that it doesn't tick. The only thing that I could potentially say that it doesn't tick is it hasn't got 5 doors. So if you've got a family or a little baby or something along those lines, then it's probably not the most practical car. But other than that, I would probably say this is up there with one of the best performing cars on the market. I know I bang on about spec all the time, but for me, I always try to buy cars with the most spec possible. Reasons for that is the less cars on the market that have the most spec or the same spec as yourself, the more value it's going to hold, because someone's going to want every single option possible on a car, and everyone wants things that people don't have. So the more options you've got, the less chance that other people are going to have the exact same car as you. So things like finishing Long Beach blue, the Harman Kardons, the panoramic sunroof, that's a really rare option. M Performance steering wheel, electric memory seats, the carbon everywhere. Like, these things for me are the non-negotiables. And yes, you might pay a little bit more money for it now, but in the back end, when you go to sell that vehicle, it will hold so much more residual value than something with a boggy spec. Right, let's have a little look down these lanes. Ooh! Nah, you just, oh. Nah. This is a proper driver's car, this. I actually really like all the dried carbon on it as well. So you've got all the exterior carbon, all the interior carbon. Honestly, this is a really, really lovely bit of a kit. Listen, the suspension's not going to wow you. It's not a 4x4, but it's not made to be a 4x4. It's meant to be a nice hot hatch. Another quality little feature that I like is looking in the wing mirrors and you can see them really wide arches. It's a nice little feature. Carbon wing mirrors, sun gleaming in from the sunroof. Literally, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. And the thing for me is like it's still got the analog clocks, and it's just a lovely feature. Like it just you wouldn't look at this car and feel like it's a 10-year-old car. Well, it's actually what 9-year-old car. You wouldn't see it, but that's just the way the BMWs make it. And this DCT box is just. Woo! Honestly, like, there's not much more I can really sort of give it compliment-wise. There's not a lot that it doesn't need. It flicks through the gears comfortably. I'd say this would outperform most hot hatches on the road. And it's always a comparison, the A35, the A45, the M2, like there's so many different things, but I just feel like it's a different sort of shape compared to your Mercedes and your Audis. You haven't really got a comparison. You've even got a wireless charger in here. That has probably got to be one of the first models that actually had a wireless charger, because I can't really remember the Mercedes having a wireless charger until probably 2018, 2019, when the new W177 model came out. Before that, I don't remember it having a wireless charging. Woo! The handling on these, honestly, like you can absolutely cut tarmac up on this. Woo! Woo! Yes. Hey, there's a reason why these are on a track, and these are a track car, because these are phenomenal value for money. I don't know many better cars for the value and the performance that you get out of than these M2s. Like, honestly, the traction you get on the road is just phenomenal. It sounds perfect, it feels perfect, it's got a quality, indestructible gearbox. Like, there's not much more that you could possibly want from these cars. Honestly, the way it just flicks through the gears. What a bit of kit this is. The back end just wants to yeah. Massive fan. I really am finding it hard to actually find a negative in this car. The only thing that I could potentially say to someone of why you wouldn't want to buy this car is not having back doors for a family or to be a bit more practical. Other than that, it ticks every single box. Like, there's not one box that this car does not tick. Like, it is, honestly, I'm actually very surprised at how good this car is. I've actually not driven many of these generation M2s. We've had a few new gens come in, but these M2s here are, honestly, you've really got to get in one of these here and test drive one to actually feel the effect and what this car can do, because I don't see yourself getting bored of one. Like, I don't know how you can get bored of it. It's just... Guys, what do we think of the interior? What do we think of the exterior? Are we a BMW M2 fan, or are we a Mercedes? Are we an Audi? What is your go-to, and what would be your dream car for around the 30 grand mark? Because for me, 30 grand for a hot hatch of this quality, this spec, I don't think you're going to find another one on the market that's going to compare to this. And if you do, if you can, put a comment in down below, but I feel like this is going to be the best spec M2 on the market. Right, that's it for this one. I actually think this is the best specification on an M2 that you can possibly get on the market around the 30 grand mark. If you've got another car in mind that you'd like me to review, give it a comment in the comments and we'll see you shortly. Make sure, like, comment and subscribe for more.